We're here with Pat Cahill from Stuck. Pat, my first question is, give us a little history of Stuck, how you got started.
Well, as the band started about 3 years ago, but the actual original team of collaborators, which is Chisa and myself, goes back a long way. It's like 11 years.
Let's talk about Stuck a little. What makes the band unique, do you think?
Well, the stick is part of it. I can't think of another band in New York right now where the stick is the prominent instrument. We're also trying, I think, to draw from maybe a slightly different bag of musical influences than the typical band in New York.
Do you see rock music as evolutionary?
Rock, as a description for something, has seemed to lost its meaning in terms of describing an art form. The only thing about rock that still makes sense is it's supposed to be kind of, this music that makes you feel young, vital, and alive, and it's supposed to have something to do with, like, not being square, or you know what I mean? I think It's sort of lost its relevance as a descriptive term.
Do you think music today has any social relevance, whether it's somebody like Dylan, who is overtly political, or somebody like the Spice Girls, who is just vacuous pop?
The powers that be have figured out how to take this stuff and homogenize it and work it and get every kind of revenue center and profit center out of it that they can possibly get out of it. So, I mean, if rap, I believe that hip hop is sort of like the new, or it was at least for a very brief period of time, somehow new and culturally relevant, but it seems like even that has moved into the sort of, Super Bowl cheese region even already.
I think one of the things in rock and roll's history is that it was such a unifying factor for young people in the underculture. Do you think all the diversions in rock music, all the different styles, have made it impossible for it to be a unifying factor culturally any longer?
Well, but see, I think there's something going on now that's weird, which is, and I'll give you an example. I mean, this is a little off topic, but forgive me, I'll try and get us back on track. I think that for young people who are in what it must be a completely natural human search for identity, there's a fear of turning on the TV and seeing yourself parodied in a Coca-Cola commercial. And the mechanisms for the Coca-Colas of the world to recognize something vital and adopt it have allowed for a faster and faster cycle like that. And they wonder why people do self-destructive things, and people do strange things, and it's because they're searching for something that won't end up in a Coca-Cola commercial.
The last thing we're going to do is show a video of you performing. What song are you going to do?
It's a song called Sunyata.
Sunyata.
Right.
And what does that mean?
It's actually an emptiness of thought, a clarity through mental emptiness, if that means anything.
Okay, here we go. Stuck.
Down like a frog, is farting.
All of us who come here in gratitude to this great university